Welcome to the next episode number 18 of Hey OG, Nice Kicks. If you're new to this channel, real simple concept. I pull out my kicks from the collect, I put them in front of a camera, I do not rehearse, I say what comes to mind. I have the brick wall background that represents where I'm from, the bricks. I'm from the inner city. This channel is about the kicks and nothing but the kicks. But I will say, sometimes when I'm doing my commentaries or talking about the sneakers, some things do come to mind that kind of take me away from the kicks story theme. And when I do that, please forgive me, but this is raw and uncut. And whatever comes to mind when I hit record, I'm just going to spit it out. It's my personal opinion. Please respect mine, because I definitely will respect yours, whether you respect mine or not. So with that said, the OG stands for old guy, because I'm simply just an old guy. I'm not an original gangster. I know people think OG original gangster. I am not a gangster. Don't claim to be a gangster. Respect for all the gangsters out there, but I am not one and don't claim to be one. And if we're going to keep 100% raw on this channel, I'm not going to represent something that I am not. But again, if that's what you are and that's what you choose to do, God bless you and do you. On this episode, we're going to talk about the only pair of Kyries in the collect, the Kyrie 5s. These are the Kyrie 5 All-Star TV PE 5s. And very nice shoe, very nice shoe. So let's get into the story behind this shoe. Kick the intro. The OG stands for old guy. Just an old guy talking that ish about my kicks. Raw and uncut. Keeping it 100 about these kicks and raw. Channel about the kicks and nothing but the kicks. Okay, let's do this. It's a really simple story behind this shoe. I was watching the All-Star game a few years ago, and there was a shot of Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant talking in the hallway. And Kyrie had on these shoes, and I was like, those shoes are all that. But as they would say now, those shoes are fire. I was like, I hope he puts those out, because I didn't know he was putting those out. Sometimes they make specialized shoes for the players just to play in their game, and they're limited. So I was thinking, those are limited. I'm never ever going to get those. So then one day I'm looking on the Nike app, or I don't promote apps on here, but I do get a lot of my sneakers from the Nike app, and I saw them available. So I was like, I have to get those puppies. Not a huge fan of Kyrie's shoes, but these will have to come and join the collect. These shoes are just designed so well. Just when I saw these on his feet, I was thinking, man, I hope they come out with these. And then when I saw them on the app, I was like, really? They actually going to sell these? So I jumped right on these. Got these for retail a few years ago. Have worn them once since I purchased them. I'm not a fan of Kyrie's shoes. His shoes are okay. I'm more of a Jordan guy. I do like some LeBrons, even though the LeBrons are stompers. And I do like some KDs, but I only have one pair of KDs in the collect that I'll talk about in a future episode. Not really an exciting story or interesting story, but I do have a pair of KDs. But these, with everything going on, with the two swooshes, the blue swoosh going forward, the red swoosh going back, the Volt soles, the Volt laces that I put in there, just I think it's Rocket on the back. It's Rocket on the back. This is just a really nice shoe. I like a shoe with a lot going on with it. It just gives you an opportunity to, you can wear this shoe with so many different color combinations, not too, and you still won't come off too matchy. This shoe is really a nice shoe. I did say earlier that this will be the only pair of Kyrie's in the collection. If he comes out with something like this in the future, that's uniquely like this, I'm going to probably have to eat those words. I have had these on feet before. Initially when I purchased them, they weren't the most comfortable shoe. But I wore them once, so I think throughout the day, they broke in pretty well. This isn't a shoe that I think I would, well, when I did play basketball, I wouldn't play ball in these. These are just for expressing yourself on any given day, because they have a lot going on. The designer of this shoe, kudos to you. If you're working with Kyrie on his shoes, if you can come out with more shoes like this, he comes out with some very unique shoes because Kyrie is a very unique player. Kyrie has the best handles I think I've ever seen. I'm going to say one of the best handles, because Isaiah had those handles, Iverson had those handles. It's a lot of players. Fat Lever had those handles. It's a lot of players that had. Magic had those handles. Stockton had those handles. So it's a lot of players that had those handles, but Kyrie is just so smooth and so effortless with the way he plays. It's like, how do you do that? Little head case from, little crazy, what do you call them, millennial or whatever they call these guys now. He's typical of the time, but the guy can really play basketball. His shoes are okay, but I'm an OG. I'm going to stick to my Jordans, my J's. But if I am going to step out and buy another player's PE or shoe, this is the one. If they come out with ones like this, you have at least one buyer, because they did a great job. Like, this is a fire shoe. I'm not a designer, so I'm not selling the shoe. I'm not trying to sell the shoe. But even everything that's going on, even with the red swoosh that's going backwards, they have at the tip on the curve there, they have a Volt accent. When it comes back around, and like I said to you all, I just press record and start talking. But when it comes back around, you will see on the big red swoosh on the side, at the end, they have a little Volt accent that goes onto the black. So whoever designed this shoe really took the time to really focus on the details of this shoe. This was an all-star PE. These are the Kyrie 5s. So let's, I'll give you guys a look at these. Can I talk today? Why am I tongue-tied today? Okay, correction. Again, I'm not going to cut this. Whatever I say, when I hit record, you're going to get. So it's not the cleanest channel, cleanest episodes. These aren't the cleanest episodes. It's raw. So you get what you get. So with that said, I'm now going to put these puppies on feet. It's been a while, so it's kind of like I'm putting them on for the first time again. So please stand by, 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 please stand by. Okay, these are the Kyrie 5s Kyrie 5 All-Star PEs on feet. Very nice shoe, very comfortable shoe. I'll say for now it's probably the only pair of Kyrie's I will have in the collect. He said some other unique looking shoes, but I'm going to stick to the J's and old school. Some of those shoes just don't really, in order for me to purchase a pair of sneakers, they kind of have to talk to me. When I see them, they have to say, buy me. They really have to have that type of first impression on me. And when I saw these with him, standing in the hallway talking to KD during the All-Star game on feet, I was like, man, I wish I could get those. And sure enough, they came out right after that. I was like, wow, okay, these are really nice. So I'm glad I got these. And I just want to say for a lot of my viewers, the few that I have, subscribers and people who know who I am, I appreciate the feedback. Keep giving me the feedback. But just keep in mind, this channel here is really established to talk about sneakers. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm not fishing or trying to, obtain a million subscribers or viewers. I'm actually doing this because I'm a person who loves his kicks, and I have the technology and the means to talk about my love for my kicks. And there is for most of my shoes, there's some type of story or reason why I just don't go out and make purchases off of, what do you call those purchases? Those, I can't think of the word right now. I'm an OG, the mind doesn't work like it used to. So pray for me all out there. But just keep in mind, this channel is about the kicks and nothing but the kicks. It's not about me. It's not about showing my face. It's not about me promoting anything. If people want to watch, thank you for watching. It's just a form of entertainment for me. You remember the song, It's My Party and I Cry If I Want To? I don't know why I'm thinking of that song right now, but it's in my head. Well, it's my channel, and I do what I want to. But I appreciate the feedback, because if you're giving feedback, that means you did watch the channel. So keep giving me the feedback, but keep in mind, I'm going to do me, dog. And this is me. It's not about me. I'm not a person who likes to be in front of the camera or promote myself, but I do like to talk about the things I like to talk about. So if it wasn't a sneakers, channel, it would be a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup channel, or it would be a NFL football type channel. Maybe I'll do one of those where I talk about football and do football commentary. But maybe y'all have heard enough of my voice and you don't want me to hear me do that. But with all that said, and I say that in every episode, all that said, because I can babble, because I'm just speaking from the hip, no rehearsal, nothing. And for folks who get on TV and talk every day, it's a tough job, because just doing this, I'm not on TV with cameras and people in the studio, and just to talk from the hip like that is not as easy for me as I thought it would be. So fire shoe, really fire shoe. A lot of accents, a lot you can do with this shoe. When you're talking about hooking it up with different outfits. A fairly comfortable shoe. Initially, when I put them on, they were a little tight on the feet, but I haven't worn these in over a year, and they seem like they're broken in over time. Good job, Kyrie. Good job, Nike, for doing this PE 5 for Kyrie. And with that said, thank you for joining me for episode 18 of Hey OG, nice kicks, man. Peace.